Now, heat really is a devastating thing as far as reef tanks go, because if you don't have a chiller on your reef tank, it is at risk. Because this tank, for example, is in a beautifully air-conditioned apartment, and for a long time it's really been very good. But in recent times in Sydney, we've had some major heat waves, and while the owners have been at work and the house has been closed up, obviously the temperatures have got too high, and because that chiller is not there, there's no security against those major hot days. And it can be very deceptive, because particularly when you're at work all day and then you come home and you might look at the temperature and see it's sort of 27, and you might say, oh, that's okay, and your air conditioning may have been on for a period of time before you even check your temperature. But when you're at work and when the house is all closed up, that's when you get the killer temperatures. So the temperature of this tank without a chiller, even if it is a beautifully air-conditioned apartment, which the air conditioning is not on all the time, it could easily get to 32 degrees. And 32 degrees is catastrophic for your corals. So, as heartbreaking as it is, biting the bullet and just getting a chiller day one really is the go. It's very common for people to start without a chiller, because they can easily justify that it's an air-conditioned place, it's not usually hot, and they're absolutely right, it is air-conditioned, it's not normally hot. But then that day when you're at work or you're away and the temperature hits heat wave, that's the time that you really needed that chiller, and that's the time when all the corals wipe out. So it is devastating. So my advice, if you have corals, get a chiller. The fish are fine, but corals need a chiller.